eventually,
I have a question.
somebody
How do you
realized,
get
like,
engaged?
how do you get
I wouldn't
engaged?
know.
Yeah.
So that actually
any
is
of
a
us would know.
few. There's a few steps there.
Cool. Can
that
you
I've
break
never
down?
gotten
Is there
to,
an easy
so-
5-step process to get engaged? Can you name it, please?
Yeah, I could probably do it in like 2 steps.
Okay,
if you
do
really,
it in 2 steps. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, you should
depending
do it
on
in
what part
5
you're in.
because it's better content for 5. It's a better. It makes for a better
5?
YouTube video. Yeah.
And then we
5-step
could like
process
give
for
the
getting engaged.
TLDR.
Yeah. Exactly.
The TLDR. Yeah. So
Go ahead.
you got to find somebody that you're interested in learning more about
Oh, okay.
and being
It's
a
over.
life partner with, right?
Okay.
It's so
cool.
over.
So,
Do you want me to pick
there's the
someone
first
right
step.
now, or
all right, you could. That's
okay?
fine. We can go with that.
You could.
I pick Zendaya. Okay.
Zendaya, yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. Great choice, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
People
Wait.
have been saying this.
I know who that is.
Cole has a question.
Pause.
Go ahead, Cole. Question.
Yeah,
How is that name pronounced?
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Or
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Oh, is it Zendaya? Okay.
I don't know, but I say Zendaya
Potato,
because I'm from the
potato.
South.
Oh, okay. Zendaya.
Fine.
All
You know
right,
what?
So,
I'll
Just
correct this.
curious.
I'll pick Haley Williams. Continue.
also, good
Continue.
choice. So, pick a partner. Okay?
Haley Williams. Got it.
Get,
Okay. Cool.
Get to know that person better
Cool.
and eventually end up in a
I'll-
relationship with
I'll
them.
be able to do that. I'll just
Okay.
I'll just DM her on Twitter.
Yep.
She
fair
doesn't have
enough.
Twitter.
I'm sure
I'll DM her on Instagram.
I'm sure she responds to everybody
Yeah, for
inquiring
sure.
to be her
Yeah.
partner. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got that. Cool.
Yeah, you probably have
So-
no competition.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
3, make sure that you show that person
Cole,
a lot
I
of
don't
love
really have a
and
lot of
care.
competition because I have a world record in Scooby Doo Night of 100 Frights. So I think that pushes me over the edge.
True.
It like elevates my application. You know how
Stop
like you
bragging.
apply for
Dude.
jobs and you have to like click that text box that says you have a bachelor's degree for them to even look at your fucking application. Yeah. So I do that with Frights and then I elevate.
You know
and
what's
then
fucking-
and then I'm like, ooh, but I have 2. I have 1 in Lunistus as well. I have 2 in Lunistus as well. And then she's like, holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, continue, Cosmic, with your
Yeah,
thoughts.
that would
life
definitely clean
is.
my
I feel like
jeans.
life has become realizing that Scoob is a top tier. Like when we played Archipelago the other night, and like that was like without race the biggest stream I've had in like months. Just like off the cuff.
So anyway, go on
I
with your
think I-
third bullet point, Cosmic. We need
The
to,
third
Yeah.
bullet point
Yeah.
Okay.
is that you then
Sorry.
show that person a lot of love and compassion.
Okay, cool.
And,
I do that all the time. I love her music. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep,
Absolutely.
already in there.
4, you realize that you want to marry them and you've been with each other for a while.
Cool.
How
I need to
long
work
this
on
takes
that.
to emerge?
Actually,
long
I
this
have
takes
been
to
with Haley
emerge
Williams for a while.
depends,
I've been
really.
listening to her since I was like 10 years old. So
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know?
Yeah, you got a lot of history there.
Yeah,
plenty of
lots
plenty
of
to build
lot of
on
history.
history. And then
uh-huh.
and then 15.
15? Fifth?
Yeah, 15.
Holy shit! There's 15 steps. I can't remember.
And then there's 5.
Whoa.
5 is
Wow.
you just propose, and then they say yes, and then
Okay,
you're
cool.
engaged.
Yeah, and they have
Don't
to
talk
say
about
yes,
tier 15,
right.
apparently.
They would have to say yes in order for step 5 to be successful.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If they say no, then I hate to tell you, you're at least shot back to like step 3.
Damn.
Or, worst case scenario, step 1. Worst case scenario is step 0. And step 0 is where that
You're in
person is
prison?
no longer around and you're sitting on your couch with Old Bay cheese curls, like a giant bag of Old Bay cheese curls.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Okay, go
What's
ahead.
up?
Question.
Is it related to the
How
old
do you
Bay?
get from step 0 to step 1 asking for a friend?
Some people never actually get to step 0, so it's just not a thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nobody's
so-
ever,
oh,
not everybody is that low. Here's the thing.
yeah.
Nobody,
Some people
not
just start
everybody,
at
ha-
step 5.
Most
not
people
everybody
are at
hits
stage
rock
1.
bottom like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Most
some people are
people
just
are
kind of
level
chilling
one.
at stage 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stage
okay.
0 is sort of like
The hidden secret level.
the hidden secret level, or like the secret missions in Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
You know, everybody completes the main game. Not everybody plays one of the secret missions.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
if you accidentally divert your path, you might go and play a secret mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
good. I'll
think about it like
I'll tell my
monster
friend that
tokens in 100 Frights.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
might- I
think
don't
you
wanna
lead with
think about
that. That
friends.
gets you out of step 0. I'll
That's
just
fair.
say that right now.
if you lead with that, that's crazy. I think that puts you in step -1 if you lead with that. Actually,
Step -1. Absolutely.
Is that why I'm ace then?
yes.
So you're actually a step -1.
Oh,
I hate
damn,
to
okay.
say it. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
does being asexual?
Okay,
just
so
suit me?
now I'm
Is that
asking
what you're
for,
saying? Are you being aphobic, Cosmic? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yes.
I'm
I think that's
saying
what you're
you've
saying.
you've removed yourself from the equation.
You
So
removed
you're
yourself from
just
the game. Like,
negative
you're not
one.
even like at
Yeah.
the arena. Like if you were on a basketball
Yeah.
team, like you wouldn't have even showed up to the arena or any of the practices. You would actually be playing football instead of basketball, and
that's,
people
like,
would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
I'm,
Why are you kicking
I'm
a ball
not
into a
actually
goal?"
being. I'm not being any type of way. I'm actually respecting your decision to be who you
to
are.
be a football
Well-
player.
well,
Guys,
here's-
Jax is going to be playing professional
Well, here-
football for the United States soccer team going forward. Now, it's going to be really cool.
Bro, I can't walk very well. What are you talking?
Don't worry about it; it's fine. Anyway, Cole, you had another question for one of your friends that
I
was
have
DMing you on
chronic
Discord.
mobility issues.
Bro,
what
just
are you
move
trying to?
better.
I feel like
Why
we-
does
I feel like
everyone
we need to
hate me
talk about this
today?
If
now.
you move better,
don't
you
hate
don't
you,
have
bro.
mobility issues.
Also, like the other thing too is like I'm Ace, but I'm not Arrow. So am I like?
Oh,
am
I
still
thought you were
doomed?
Arrow. I apologize.
Well, okay. Let me be clear.
Wait, Jax is an
don't-
aerospace engineer. That was awful.
Space
That was
Ghost,
0
coast to
out of 10.
coast.
That was 0 out of 10.
What?
Yo,
That
Jax is
joke made me
like
so
the dance
upset that my
unlocked?
auto tracking turned back on. That's how much you made me want to shoot myself. Anyway,
Yo, anyone with
damn.
bullets in the chat? Anyway.
yeah.
Cole, you had a question for one of your friends? Go ahead.
No, I don't think that my friend has the question anymore.
Your friend doesn't have the question anymore? Okay. Well, tell your friend.
Would you like to say the question for your friend
Yeah.
or cousin or former roommate?
Cousins. crazy.
cousin?
Or
It's
you.
wild. Yeah.
How do you get from step -1 to 0?
I mean, that is.
You
that
have
implies that,
sexual
you know.
attraction to human
Yeah,
beings.
exactly. Yeah.
That's how you get to step 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
why
there's
I'm
a
on
zero.
step 0.
There's a lot of
Okay, I'm
weird
a se- I'm a-
implications there that I am not
No.
going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood
Yeah.
what -1 is. I'm at step 0. I mean, my
Yeah.
friend is at step 0.
So
Yeah.
you go into the other side of the spectrum, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
that's negative
Okay.
one.
Not to be confused with
It's not a-
Spectrum Internet.
Even
the
though it's
dog
stage
shit
negative
internet
one, it's
company.
not a negative. It's just the other end of the spectrum.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Absolutely.
That's totally fine.
Also,
I agree.
to truncate this to
Any
2
trunks?
steps.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, truncate
We're
it.
going trunk mode in these O's.
It's a fancy
you-
word.
So
Can you
to,
simplify
to,
the sentence?
to
About to
boil
trunk
it
it
down
on
to
these
2
niggas.
steps. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Boil it down to
I'm
2
going
steps.
I've boiled.
trunk. I'm getting trunk in the club.
Are we
does
under
anybody
the
listen to
influence of
this
alcohol
podcast?
right now?
No, I'm not.
You-
What is happening?
You get a partner and then you get engaged.
Oh,
Easy
sick.
peasy.
All right. Yeah. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty easy. I can do that. I can do
Boom, done. Absolutely. Yeah.
that. Boom. Tetris. I watched Simply play Tetris for like 6 hours today.